Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name's Corina. So I am going to pretend like I'm in a little Vogue interview today because I haven't done an updated like full-on skincare regimen for this year. I think the last time I did a skincare video of my routine was last year. And it's definitely progressed and I've learned a lot more, especially from TikTok. I learned so much from TikTok. So we are gonna do my morning skincare and my nighttime skincare because they are a little bit different. So here is my morning skincare routine. Okay, so now that I brushed my teeth, I always just like do my eyelashes. I brush them out because I have eyelash extensions. So if you know anything about eyelash extensions or if you've had them before, when they get wet, they get like stuck together and give very much like spider leg lashes. So I normally just try to brush through them before they get stuck together. That's just the first thing I do, but if you don't have lashes, it doesn't apply to you. I just took a shower and washed my hair, and in the shower I used this CeraVe foaming facial cleanser. I use this every time I wash my face for the day, and I normally wash my face with a cleanser like this in the morning. CeraVe products like always hit, and they're very like cost efficient and budget friendly. So definitely get a bulk one off of like Amazon. I'll link all the products I use down below. I think most of them were either sent to me or I got it from Amazon, but this I got from Amazon. Now I'm just gonna put on my little skincare headband. I got this from Burt, and it's a skincare company, which I did like a whole unboxing for the PR they sent me. I'll link that video down below, but it's just like a little skincare headband, and I think she is super cute. So in the mornings, I normally start off with a toner after I wash my face. So this is the Dickinson hydrating toner, which I got this sent to me, but I will link it down below. And I just use a little cotton swab pad to put some toner on it and just wipe it across my face. I have a bunch of toners from Dickinson's, but my skin is very dry, so I always tend to do the hydrating products just to make sure my skin doesn't dry out, because it always does. This is also an alcohol-free toner, which is key because we want good products on our skin. So I'm just gonna let this dry because I accidentally put a lot of toner on that swab. I will also say I don't use all of these products every day, but when I feel like my skin really needs it, that's when I do my full-blown skincare routine. And then next I'm gonna do a serum. So this is the Versed Stroke of Brilliance Brightening Serum, which came in the PR package that they sent over to me. And what I do is just get a couple drops. So 1 drop and 2. Obviously they're like bigger drops, but still. And then I just tap that all over my face. The key with serums too, especially this one, it'll say for almost dry skin. So that's why I do it when the toner still has my skin a little bit wet. Call me crazy, but I feel like I already see my face brighter. Could just be the ring light, I don't know. Next I'm gonna go in with eye cream. So I switch off between these two products, which both I got in my Ipsy bag. It just depends on which one I feel like using for the day. But one is from the company Answer From, and this is the Luminous Collagen Eye Cream. And then this next one is by It Cosmetics, and it's the Bye Bye Under Eye Cream. So today I'm going to use the It Cosmetic one. And for me, I have nails, so I like scoop it on the top of my nail like that, and then just wipe it across my eye. I'm not flicking you guys off. I definitely used the wrong finger to demonstrate that. And then I use my ring fingers. I think these are called your ring fingers, whatever. These ring these fingers are the ones that are apparently the most delicate, and so you're supposed to use them for your under eyes. And I just tap the eye cream all the way in, make sure I get all around my eyes. My left hand feels like so disabled when I do this. I normally switch off with my right hand just because it's my dominant hand. Next, I'm gonna go with my moisturizer from Burt. So this is the Skin Soak Rich Moisture Cream. I love this stuff. And again, thank you to Burt for sending me all of their skincare. So I just take a couple little blobs. I always push in an upward motion because you're not supposed to like pull your skin down. And this is supposed to lift your skin when you do upward movements versus dragging it down. So I try to use as much upward movement when I'm blending things in. My eyebrows get really dried out. I don't know why. So I make sure to get it in my eyebrows really well, because then when I go to pluck my eyebrows, they end up shedding skin because they're so dry sometimes. Next, I'm gonna do sunscreen. So I use the Murad, I don't even still know how to pronounce this, the Essential C Day Moisturizer SPF 30. So this is another one of those things I got in my Ipsy bag. I used to not be big on sunscreen like at all because I don't really burn, but I know, like, I now know, since I'm wiser this year, I now know that sunscreen is very important when it comes to aging, so now I make sure to put some on. I honestly do that much when I'm not gonna be outside that much because I don't wanna overwhelm my face with a lot of different things. So I try not to use that much of the thick stuff. I will also say, skincare tip like 101 for beginners, I had to learn this myself too. You want to start out with the like thinnest to thickest skincare products. So like toners and cleansers and gels, things like that, before you do like thick moisturizer creams. And always the last thing you want to do is sunscreen because that's like the thickest. Now it's time for like my favorite parts and just the way that I end my skincare routine in the mornings. So I use both a facial roller and the gua sha. So normally I do the facial roller first, and I just do it like very loosely all over my skin just to kind of take down any swelling. And facial rollers are supposed to be good for getting your moisturizers and everything in your skin a little bit deeper. So I do it after I moisturize just to get everything in there. I have no routine with this specifically. I just go all around my face. Normally I go all around my face until it's not as cold anymore. I really need to get a skincare fridge. Next is the gua sha. So I got this off Amazon. I also got the facial roller from Amazon too. You can use any sort of oil with this. I'm currently using the Rejuvenique Monet oil. I've had this for a long time, and the only reason that I'm like using it is because it's really good for like scars. So I am trying to get rid of some of the scarring that I have on my face. But I do some two light drops on each cheek just because this is solely for the gua sha to like glide better on the skin. So I don't want to make my skin super like overly oily on top of everything else on it. So I do more on just like my cheeks and chin and neck because those are like my primary areas that I gua sha. So I saw this on TikTok where basically you want to like activate your lymph nodes before you do it, because the point of gua sha is like lymphatic drainage. I don't know if this works, but I saw this on TikTok and it's basically pressing on where your primary lymph nodes are for a couple times before doing the gua sha, so they're like activated to drain. I don't know. So I go on the like inner corners of my nose and eyes, and you're supposed to tap each 6 times, I think. Then I do in front of my ears, kind of below my ears. Then you're supposed to do your collarbones. Again, I will like tag the TikTok that I saw this in, because I never know if I'm doing it right or right positioning, but this is just what I do and it works for me. Normally I start off with like the highest points of my face down to the bottom of my face when it comes to gua sha. So for me, I will like hold this side of my nose if I'm working on this side of my face so the skin doesn't pull, and if I'm working on this side, I'll pull like this side of it. And I go under my eye bags. I normally do the same spot 9 to 12 times, just depending on how I feel, to get it circulating. Then I'll hold like this side of my face and use the flat side. Then I will hold the middle of my chin so the skin doesn't drag, and I'll do my jawline. And then I will do the other sides. Then I will do my neck, and my neck is the last part that I do. And that completes my morning skincare. So sometimes I have oil left over and I'll use like a facial towel to just pat it off if I feel like it's too oily still. But that is what I end my morning routine with, is the gua sha. And I will see you guys tonight for my night routine. Okay, so now it's nighttime. I'm taking a bath so I can exfoliate and shave. Then we're gonna do our nighttime skincare routine and some laser hair removal. Okay, so this is like my little laser hair removal thing. I don't have good plugs in my bathroom, so I just do it over here sitting on the ground. And basically it has a couple different settings on it. So as you can see, the green light is only 1 green light because I only have it on setting 1, the minimum. But you can go up to 5 levels, but I do each area 2 to 3 clicks depending on when's the last time I used it. And this is just a little at-home laser hair removal device. Okay, so I just exfoliated and shaved and everything because I wanted to do my laser hair removal tonight. Wanted to wait till the last possible second before we went on our trip to Mexico. That way I could have like the least amount of hair on my body as possible. So the first thing I do in my night routine is I use these little cleansing wipes to cleanse my skin. Today I didn't wear any makeup. I also didn't really have much sun exposure being outside. So I don't need to use any super like cleansing balms or anything like that. These are limited edition, so I don't know if you can get your hands on these, but these are the micellar facial towelettes with coconut and lotus water. So they're a 3-in-1. They remove makeup, they cleanse, and they hydrate. So I kind of just do this lightly across my face, especially when I didn't wear any makeup or didn't have too much sun exposure today. Nothing really is on it at all because my face didn't really get dirty. Now, if I did wear makeup and I was like trying to get makeup off before I was doing my nighttime skincare routine, I would use my Burst cleansing balm, which cleansing balms are supposed to be better for kind of breaking down makeup, dirt, oils, etc. to actually get your skin clean prior to your skincare routine. Next, I'm gonna go in with some serum. So I'm using the Ordinary Caffeine Solution Serum. This is just for like under your eyes to depuff and like caffeinate them. You can use this morning and night. I don't really use that much, but I just put a small drop under both of my eyelids. That way I can rub it in. Sometimes I leave this primarily for my morning routine. Sometimes I do it at night. Sometimes I do it for both. So it honestly just depends. And normally that's all I use for my eyes. If I didn't use eye cream during the day, then I'll use it at night. But I feel like the bigger portion of my skincare routine is in the morning. Then I'm gonna go in with the Dr. Dennis Gross. This is the Texture Renewal Serum. And this is for like anti-aging and everything because you know your girl's getting old. Honestly, you can use this AM and PM too. But again, I like have products that I only really use during the daytime and then I only prioritize at night. And this is one of those, just because if you overwhelm your skin with a lot of different products all the time, it's only going to like increase irritation and like allergic reactions and breakouts and stuff. So I try not to have the craziest routine just because my skin doesn't need it. I'm not very acne prone, very thankfully, so I feel like I don't need to have a crazy routine because I never really have, and my skin has been very well. I think my primary goal with skincare now is to do like anti-aging, just because, you know, your girl's getting older. I would also go in with some sort of peel or face mask or something if I'm feeling up to it. Again, I did my full-blown routine this morning, so I'm not gonna do like a peel or a face mask or anything like that. So my go-to peel when I am doing that in my nighttime skincare is this Elemis papaya enzyme peel. And I got this in my FabFit Fun Box or something like that, but this is like my go-to peel if I'm doing that for the night. If not, I'll use like a random face mask, a clay mask, like any sort of facial mask if I skimped out on my skincare routine in the morning. The last thing I'm gonna do skincare wise is this Retinol Rescue Overnight Cream. And this is a nighttime cream and you rinse off any residue in the morning. It's kind of small, but I got this in one of my Ipsy bags or something, and honestly, I make it last because I switch off between this and moisturizer at night, so that way I can save product. As you guys can see, I don't use a lot of product when I do use it because I do try to like save a lot of my products. And again, I don't want to overwhelm my skin. Some days I'm like so on my skincare and other days I am not. So it just honestly depends. I will say though, when I'm not on top of my skincare and I really like let myself go in the skincare department for a good minute, that's when my skin starts breaking out. And normally I have pretty clear skin. It's just dry. After the night cream, I will do like my spot treatment that I sit with overnight if I need to. Right now my skin, y'all didn't even tell me I had a hair right there on my lip. Right now my skin is pretty clear. I don't have any blemishes, thankfully. But when I do, I use the Mario Debescu drying lotion. I know it gets a really bad rep, but I've always liked it, and I just literally dip the little Q-tip and do my spot treatment. Or I do Mighty Patches, and this works wonders. If you've never tried one of these like overnight patches, it will change your life. So I always use a combination of these two depending on the severity of like whatever's going on my face. I also will sleep in eye patches on some nights. Again, if I haven't been on top of my skincare routine or like didn't do too much like eye cream or eye treatments in the morning or night, sometimes I will sleep in these eye patches and then wake up and take them off, or I'll put them on in the morning while I'm doing things a couple hours before I get ready. And I honestly leave these on for as long as possible. These are the Pixi fortifeye eye patches. They're like the green ones. I got this in either an Ipsy bag or a FabFit Fun Box. and I love these. The last thing that I do for my entire body before I go to sleep, normally I'll try to drink like some sleepy time tea, take a melatonin depending on how late it is in the night that I'm finally going to sleep. But I got this in one of my FabFitFun boxes and I live by this product. So it's the Deep Sleep Body Cocoon by This Works. And basically you just massage this into your skin, so like your arms, legs, etc. And it just like nourishes your body while you sleep. You don't feel dried out, so you're like comfortable and moisturized going to sleep. It's just so good. And it gives off that smell that kind of like makes you fall asleep. I don't know what aroma combination that is, but it does that and I love this. So I'm honestly just going to put some of this on my body and then call it a night. So I hope you guys enjoyed this skincare routine for the morning and for the night. Hopefully you pick up some of these products, or let me know what products you enjoy in your skincare routine down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Good night.